Hey, it's me again. I so my thing, I think everyone has this something in their life, that might be one of the biggest challenge for them. For me, is relationships. I have been through the hell through relationships. I've been married, separated. I've been with someone again and separated, and not in a very pleasant way. And recent, I think about 10, 11 months ago, 12, well, no, nearly a year ago now, I've made a decision that I was just going to be single. I've got kids, so I just thought I was just gonna focus on my kids, focus on my career, or figure out what I want to do with my life and not worry about relationship. And like literally a week after I say that, I met someone, and the things with that last person, um, with her name is Vanessa. With Vanessa, developed so quickly that I couldn't stop myself. I think they call it falling in love, because it's exactly what is happening. Like, that you're falling, and there is nothing you can do about it. You're falling in love. So I fell in love with this girl. We were together. Lot of things happened. She ended up moving in with me, and I was so in love with her. I thought I was anyway. So and it was nice. It was like one of such an amazing relationship. It was really good until one day. I think there were things that would come up every now and then, and that will sort of like rock to see the relationship. Or anyway, it got to a place where we needed to make a decision, and it was kind of like mutual decision that we're going to go in separate ways. And on the surface level, I was, part of me didn't want that to happen. Part of me wanted her to stay. And like deep inside, I knew that was the right thing to do. So she's moved out, and we went separate, different ways. And what I've realized is that I think I suffer from separation anxiety, and probably it has been probably 2 months now that she moved out, and I'm just coming out on the other side of kind of feeling good with myself. And with this manifestation stuff, there is that is manifesting that specific person thingy, manifesting your SP. And at the beginning, I was like, I'm going to bring her back. I'm going to manifest her back. So I start visualizing, doing stuff, and I could see things working. I was like just seeing her in random places, seeing her name everywhere. It was like just so like seeing her twice in a day. Like, we live in a place that's got probably 100,000 people live in this city, and we would just meet each other in places. And it was all because like I was like visualizing and wanting her back. But and for some reason, I had this deep within me, why would I want to manifest her back? Because One of the reasons why we kind of went a separate way, it was because she wasn't doing much for the relationship, and that is a pattern. There's something that's been happening with me throughout my relationships, where when it ends the relationships, I was always left with this feeling where I did most of the work. I did a lot for the relationship, and I realized that I am like this. When I am in a relationship, I tend to make the other person the center of my universe, and I realize I've been doing that with her as well, and my past relationship, like, all of a sudden just became really clear, this pattern, this thing that I've been doing over and over again throughout my relationships. And every time it ended, I was always left it hurt, and left it, and it wasn't different with her, because like, again, I did heaps. I did everything. Like, I'll clean the house, I'll cook dinner every night, whatever she wanted. Like, it was I was very dedicated, and she wasn't doing much. And then, like, probably in the last 2 months of that we've been together, she wasn't even being home much. And it was like so many things, so many like red flags for me that I accepted. And what I came to realize is that what I was lacking, it was a lot of self-love. Like, why would I accept someone, for example, who drinks, to come home, not all the time, but come home like drunk? That it's not like, it's not a judgment. Like, I don't drink it, and I don't drink because I just alcohol just disagree with me. It's just something that it just doesn't do anything for me. And so why would I like, I never actually throughout when it was happening with her, I didn't judge. Like, she would come home like drunk every now and then, and I would actually might just make sure she was hydrated, so you wouldn't be hungover the next day. Like, that's the sort of things that would go through my head. But but anyway, so why I accepted certain things that it would like be against my values. Just to make it clear, like, I'm not against alcohol or anything. If you want to drink, you go drink and enjoy. I do enjoy a glass of wine every now and then. Actually, this is a thing I've studied in the past. It's called Kabbalah. And Kabbalah says one of the things they go about alcohol is, if you drink in the right way, for the right reasons, you actually can bring light into the world. This is why we're here. We're here to bring light from the universe, bring light from God, bring in love. So if you drink for the right reasons, you actually can bring light. But she wasn't like drinking for the right reasons. She was just trying to numb herself, which is bad. If you drinking to numb yourself. Anyway, I went down on a tangent. Back into the relationships. So with me, I was trying to manifest her back, this specific person. I came to realize that I don't want her back. I came to realize that I am the creator. I'm in the center of the universe of my life. So I created a vision board and a list of I think I've got 50 things there at the moment, and it's just growing, of what I want on my next relationship, and I want to be hopefully the last. I don't like, it takes so long for me to recover from a breakup, and so I just don't want to go through that again. So I'm making a list and a picture of the person I want to do. So I just want to share this with you.